get out the popcorn, sit back, and watch the next few days, because they are going to be days that will be recorded in history. 100 years from now, they're going to be, whatever they do then, they won't be books probably, won't be paper. They'll be looking at their devices, and they're going to say, they did what? So they put a town hall. They canceled the debate, pretending to be worried about the president's condition having COVID, this virus. He recovers like days before, goes out on the campaign trail as normal that whole week, but somehow they canceled the debate for Thursday, for Thursday, October 15th, 2020, that could have been held. No problemo. Miami, Florida, you got the debate, it would have been fine. They canceled it because they're worried that Trump's going to do really well in debate 2. He's going to pivot from some of the minor mistakes he made debate 1. He'll be even more on his game. Now comes this Joe Biden revelation about Hunter and Burisma and Ukraine. They canceled the debate, wanted to do virtual, wink, wink. They knew Trump wouldn't want to do a Zoom call. He wants to be in person. So now it's all canceled, and there will be dueling town halls. Biden will be standing in a circle somewhere wearing an oversized mask on an empty soundstage at ABC. And across the dial, Trump will have a boisterous, lively, enthusiastic town hall on NBC. How do you think that's going to play out? NBC former staffers like Katie Couric are enraged. This is terrible. This is bad for democracy. There's such pushback against NBC for doing this. Savannah Guthrie is going to be the moderator. And you wonder, why would they be upset? You know why they're upset? Because they know how this movie's going to end. Trump's going to get monster ratings. People are going to watch and enjoy the Trump town hall more than the Biden town hall, because ain't nobody enjoying a Biden town hall. I don't care if you agree with the guy. You're not watching that for the showmanship. You're not watching that for any kind of intriguing, inspiration. You're not going to tune into Joe Biden to be inspired after this tough jobless number came out again this morning, but holding the way it was, millions of people out of work, all these conflicting stories about vaccines and trials and when's the end in sight. Well, you're not going to get any optimism from Joe Biden. You're going to get, we'll lock it down again, and you're going to be in misery for as long as I decide you're going to be in misery. Over on the other channel, you'll have Trump with inspiration. Maybe he'll dance again tonight to YMCA. Maybe Savannah Guthrie can be the DJ and spin a little YMCA and watch Trump start dancing. Maybe Trump will whip off his tie like he did last night I guess he was in Iowa, and throw his tie out into the crowd. Listen, I'm not great at history. I'm not a historian. I don't believe a sitting United States president of the United States has ever whipped off his necktie and thrown it into a screaming crowd of fans. I don't think that's ever happened, but it did last night. That is what one of the things that President Trump did. So that's the difference. That's the contrast. And that's why they are livid that NBC, and I'm still not, it isn't done yet. Who knows if they pull the plug for some reason at the last minute? Because this is what I told you. Biden doesn't want to debate. Guess what? Biden doesn't have to debate. What have I told you all year? He does not want to debate. Well, the presidential commissions on debate did that for him. They got him off the hook tonight. It was a bogus, corrupt, irresponsible, reckless decision. Trump, you don't think Trump can go to a debate when he's throwing his necktie into the crowds of thousands of people? He's barnstorming America. He's fine. And oh, by the way, most people who get COVID will be fine. That's what happened to the president. That's what's happening to his son, Barron. He tested positive. This kid, the president's son, no symptoms. Ronaldo, whatever his name is, Cristofo, he's positive. The golfers are positive. How about the 34 people that were all got COVID from the super spreader Rose Garden event from Amy Coney Barrett? Any of them dying in the hospital? I don't think so. Because that's what most Americans experience. Not trying to ignore the plight of the poor souls who did not have that experience, but most Americans don't get sick and die. The vast majority of Americans, and see, Trump is a constant reminder of that. When he's on the campaign trail, Joe and Mary Beercan are sitting on their couch watching it saying, well, heck, he just had for COVID last week, Myrtle. That's right, Joe. Well, I guess if we get it, we're going to be all right. And and chances are, Joe and Myrtle, you will be. You will be. None of this is playing out the way the machine wants it to play out. God evidently has other plans. What do you think will happen tonight in the dueling town halls?